How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be predicting the set 38 headliner card, as well as talking about this big collection that's going to be released tomorrow. As we can see from this updated schedule here, we have the chase for ... prepare your collections. I will have a video linked to the player that I think it is going to be. I will talk a little bit about that in a second as well. Let's go ahead and get into the set 38 headliner prediction. We can see the signature that's depicted in the actual pack because it's a signature series player item. I think that we are going to end up getting Don Sutton. I think it fits the description perfectly with the question marks. And then, of course, there are a few other options, but I think that this signature matches up best with Don Sutton. And it's a card that we haven't really seen have a signature series card in previous games. So we'll go ahead and talk about his 84 gold. This card's going for like 24K or 20K on the market. Definitely in preparation for that big collection. But Don Sutton has been pretty usable in previous MLB The Shows. This is his card from last year's game. He only had a 90 overall. He didn't get a better version, I don't believe. But this was his best version from MLB The Show 18 as well. Pretty similar card. He does have, some good off-speed pitches. Knuckle curve, screwball, slider, sinker. No changeup, but this is a pretty solid pitcher with the four-seam primary. And I think that this would be perfect for the set 38 headliner. It's not going to be an overpowered pitcher as he doesn't really throw too hard. It'll be perfect for that headliner featured player item. Anyway, this is the tweet that they sent out talking about the big collection, the rarest player item in MLB The Show 20. And this is who you would get by collecting a series of players. And I'm thinking with this screenshot right here, the collection is most likely going to be one player item for collecting a lot of cards. As we can tell by this extremely blurry screenshot, I kind of put a bunch of images together that they were hinting at that you'll need for some of these collections. And we can see a Players League Joey Gallo. We see the gold prospect Jesus Sanchez over there. We have the Home Run Derby Griffey, and then of course a prestige card. They also showed images of prime cards, awards cards, signature series cards, and just a variety of all types of cards. So it will be important to have some of these guys. I do have quite a few of the collections, or a lot of the players in each collection. So I feel like I'm decently prepared, but I don't think I'll have enough stubs or player items right away to unlock that card. I think that it could end up being Reggie Stalker. I think that it also could end up being Alex Rodriguez. There's a few options that we could end up getting as that player item for the collection. I'm still leaning towards Reggie Stalker, and I'll have that video with the explanation of what I'm talking about posted in the comment section, as well as it will pop up at some point in this video at the top of the screen. So with that being said, here we're going to go ahead and get into some event gameplay. I'm testing out some of these cards I haven't used in a while, like that Home Run Derby Ken Griffey. I'm using Kerry Wood on the bump here as we're trying to prestige that card. I do have 10 prestige diamonds unlocked, and I'm thinking you're going to need at least 10 in order to complete the prestige collection, if that makes sense. So you'll probably end up needing more than 10, honestly, because this is a collector's item. It's going to be a very exclusive card. It's going to take a lot of grinding to get this collection complete, and it's going to cost a lot of stubs. I noticed the market has already kind of adjusted with those Twitter videos. I wanted to kind of get the information out there as quickly as I could. I've also been extremely busy in preparing for my upcoming teaching job with this upcoming school year. So I haven't been able to go live and stream as much as I would like to these last few days. I'm working on trying to get ahead so that way I can go live upcoming here for this collection. And I feel like I have prepared pretty well for this thing. I mean, I didn't want to purchase too many player items that I didn't think I would need. It turns out, you're going to need almost all of the cards, I would say, right away as soon as this player program is launched. Over time, it will be easier to get this collection done, but it's still going to be really expensive. I mean, it's still going to be the most expensive card in the game by far, and will most likely be an all-around good player. I'm hoping that we get a good, 5-tool player regardless of who it is. I just kind of wanted to talk about my thoughts in this video, discuss the updated information that we have. If you actually listen to that Twitter clip talking about the collection reward, talking about the exclusive diamond player, it seems like it's referring to both a pitcher and a hitter, just based on the audio, based on the commentary. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. I have seen some talk within the community about a two-way Babe Ruth player, and I don't think that that would be a very good idea, because it's going to be a pitcher that could also hit if that would be the case. And I wouldn't really want that. I would want somebody who can always be in the lineup. And also, Babe Ruth has never really been a good pitcher or had a good motion in this game to begin with. So I don't think that that would be the best choice. But I also wouldn't complain if it was that, because that would be something completely brand new to the game. So I'm going to stick with my original prediction in Reggie Stalker and maybe Alex Rodriguez. You know, like that would be another guy that I was hoping to see. That would kind of be my secondary prediction. But I don't even know if we'll get those guys. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And hopefully we'll be in pretty good shape for this collection. I do have a lot of the prospect cards now. I have all of the gold cards, I would assume, with that Jesus Sanchez being shown, that those cards are going to be implemented into the collection somehow. The cards from Stage 1, Team Affinities, those gold prospect cards that are not sellable, that aren't available to lock in. Everyone should be able to get that Wander Franco card at least, and then of course, Mackenzie Gore, all those prospects. But also to talk a little bit about the face of the franchise cards. I think now's a good time, if you haven't completed Stage 3, or if you haven't completed even Stage 1 and 2, now's a good time to kind of try and prepare for that, as you will need the face of the franchise cards, both Stage 1 and Stage 3, Live Series Diamonds, and face of the franchise Legends. So I think that that's pretty cool to have as well. And I've already noticed a few of those cards fluctuating in price significantly. I think that the stub sale going on has something to do with that. That stub sale is going to end tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time it ends, but I would think either in the middle of the night, sometime, tonight, or early tomorrow morning, before all this stuff happens in the game. I noticed that they also tweeted that out, talking about the stub sale. But in this event game, we are able to get a couple wins here in this video, but right now Kerry Wood is getting hit around a little bit. I'm having a tough time locating with some of his pitches. This opponent was also locked in at the plate. He's able to get another run here. David Ortiz, who I ended up just walking on 4 straight pitches, comes around to score. Now we have 1 out, first and third, and he's going to hit a sac fly. So he goes up 3-0 in this first inning here. And these games are pretty short, 3-inning games, but a lot of high-powered offense, a lot of fast and furious action, as it is on All-Star. I noticed that some of the pitches don't break as much with shortened inning games and just the shortened stamina in general. It just seems like in ranked seasons, on Hall of Fame, even comparing the last event to ranked seasons, it just seemed like the game would play a little differently with the quick counts on, with the shortened stamina. Just the break on individual pitches doesn't seem as significant or effective with some of these event games as it would be in ranked. I noticed that at times in ranked seasons, I'm like, man, these balls are breaking a lot more. This curveball is really moving. This sinker is moving as well. And in the event, I just haven't really noticed that as much. So I kind of just wanted to discuss that a little bit. But just to kind of wrap up this video here, we're trying to make this comeback down by 3 runs in the bottom of the third. Luckily, this perfect line drive gets down out there in right field. I thought Larry Walker was going to track that one down. I've been facing a lot of people with Larry Walker, and here he's going deep. Gives us a 2-run shot on a sinker over the middle of the plate. And that's another thing, is that these bosses, over time, as people lock them in, as people prestige them, with this giant collection coming out, some of these cards, if you don't lock them in, are going to be very expensive later on in the year. So just to kind of keep a few things in mind here as we're trying to walk this game off with Mickey Mantle. He hits the no-doubter against Billy Wagner, and we scored 4 in the bottom of the third there. But let me know what you guys think about the collection, about the headliner prediction, Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.